I didn't recognize it.
Really?
I didn't recognize it. There were certain parts in there that sounded familiar, but...
It was Rolling Stones.
Wild Horses.
Yeah.
I hear it now.
Yeah, dude. I could have kept playing it too.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Found the road.
I missed that. Missed it. My bad.
I was trying to do Mick Jagger too.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I mean, Rolling Stones. Wild Horses.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
Great Measures. That was Wild Horses off of Sticky Fingers.
It's been a few months, but we did a band called Machine Head. We did a song called Davidian.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, you didn't care for it.
Yeah, it was okay.
We're gonna give them another attempt.
Oh, okay. Machine Head.
Machine Head. This
Cool
song,
name to a band.
The song is called Halo.
This is another song about the video game Halo, because we have had listened to songs about the video game Halo before.
Have we? Oh,
Yes.
yeah. What do we listen to? I don't remember now.
It was Edda something. It was
was it Disembodied Tyrant?
yeah.
You sure?
I think it was people in that band with another. It was Edda something, EDDA something, because
Yeah,
it was talking about the character.
The
that's
poetic Edda. But I can't remember. I don't think that was. Maybe, I don't know. So this one's called Halo. It's not about the game.
Cool. That's one point. That's one point in that column for Machine Head.
Yeah. Ready?
I guess so.
All right. All right, this is Halo by Machine Head. This is my favorite Machine Head song.
Well, you failed to say that in the beginning.
I said it now. Better late than never.
I don't know if that's always true, Richard.
It is in this case. You ready?
Proceed, Richard. So you say this is your favorite Machine Head song?
Yeah.
No, the song's really cool.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of cool parts to it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something really probably weird here.
Okay.
But,
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Go ahead.
yeah, it's a really diverse song. Mm-hmm. And nothing against the guitar player or players in Machine Head.
Right.
But if you could put Dimebag Darrell as the guitar player in this band and let me hear what we just heard, it would have been the most slamming thing ever. Because there's, first of all, the very beginning of the song, they're doing that, which is pretty stock footage. For
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even that bass sound, you know. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know Korn did some of that stuff, Filter did some of that stuff. You still don't know who the Filter is when I say that. But that late, I don't know, that harder. What do you consider this band? What label do you put on this band?
Just groove metal.
Yeah, okay. So, but then in that very beginning, that the guitar part in the very beginning was messing with me.
Yeah.
And then even the singer, when he comes in, he's sort of in that whole feel off the note kind of hollering.
Yeah. So there's.
But then they get to the chorus, which is like System of a Down sounding to me. Mm-hmm. That whole, when the drum does the breaks, it's so cool. And then the guitar is playing different riffs. I mean, it just has that. Even his harmonies really made me think of System of a Down, which I think System of a Down is one of the greatest bands to ever play, just because of how pure their sound and formula was. But then they go through various other. How long is this song? 6 minutes?
Seven-ish.
And they go through various other really cool parts. I really like the whole the feedback thing where I like that stuff. You know, Smashing Pumpkins did a lot of that stuff in Siamese Dream, and he sings. There's melodies in there, and then a cool guitar solo. But then these breakdowns are cool. The quiet part, the breathy singing.
Yeah.
You know, I like the amalgam of creative offerings in this song. Yeah.
It's interesting that you mentioned putting Dimebag Darrell in this song, because on this album, there's a song, I believe it's called Articles of Hate. Let me see, let me make sure, I'm sorry. Aesthetics of Hate, I'm sorry, yeah. So that was actually the first single released from this album. It's called Aesthetics of Hate. The song is written in retaliation to an article that was written by a guy named William Grimm for the website Iconoclast. The article was titled Aesthetics of Hate, R.I.P. Dimebag Abbott and Good Riddance. And the article praised the murder of guitarist Dimebag Darrell. And
Graham, what are you doing there, buddy?
So
why are you writing this kind of trash, bro?
Machine Head frontman Rob Flynn said that the song was written as an FU to Grimm and tribute to Dimebag. Not this song, but that song in particular. So they're, we talked about it in the Davidian video, but they're heavily influenced by Pantera. I think
you can hear
they were all friends and buddies, and so you were spot on with that for sure.
Yeah, if I could hear, it's almost like I want to hear, oh man, it's like I almost want to hear Pantera write more diverse songs. I want to hear Pantera do more diverse stuff, which is this, and then have Darrell playing in there.
Yeah,
would just, this thing would catch on fire.
Yeah, I think just for me personally, and why I think this song is my favorite of theirs. I remember, there's certain times and we've talked about this a million times, but you remember where you were when you heard that song for the first time. And this was one of those songs for some reason. I don't know. It's.
Me too. I can't help it now.
The chorus was what drew me to the song with the guitars. Yeah.
That's cool. That's
under the clean singing, but then you listen to it more and more, and I had this realization of like, oh, this song is because when I first heard it, I wasn't focused on it. It was playing in the background. It was just I had something set on shuffle, and this came on. And then I add it to my playlist or whatever, and then I listen to it with intent, and I hear how intricate it is and how many different layers there are to it. For some reason, I know you mentioned like the whispery singing, but that part, and it's just like what he's saying, I won't pray for you. It's just the way he's whispering it is so impactful to me.
Yeah, well, the song itself is about bringing down the Christian conspiracy, as he says, or
sure, the Crimson Conspiracy.
Crimson?
At one point, he says that. Yeah.
Oh. And I agree with him in some ways. I mean, the halo thing. I don't know. I heard a different interpretation on what halos are anyway, and art and that kind of thing. And it's just the opening of your crown chakras. What that means is these people were enlightened, whoever they were, and whoever has a halo around them. That just means that part is open, which was interesting to me.
Yeah, that's cool.
But he obviously has some animosity built up towards the Christian religion.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the word sallow, Sallow, meaning sickening and yellow in color, and that's interesting.
They also did a really awesome cover of, they did 2 covers, I think, on this album. They're great cover. Rob especially he's a great cover artist. They did Metallica's Battery, and they did, I believe it's Hallowed Be Thy Name by Iron Maiden. And they just knocked them out of the park.
Yeah. Battery. Battery.
That
Battery.
one. That one.
I remember that song.
Yeah, you do.
I like that the song is long. Machine Head does that, right?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part.
They hang on to stuff. I like that. I like hanging on to stuff, I know a lot. That's when you weed out some of the listeners, the fair weather listeners.
Yeah. Is
when some people will go, all right, I'm tired of this. And, this song needs to be over now. And screw those people.
Okay.
Well, just because, if we're listening to music and we're going to listen to an album together, and the first track on the album is 7 minutes long, and you're one of those people, you're like, all right, this song's too long, and then you skip to the next song. We're still listening to music together. We're still listening to a song. Why would it matter to you? You know what I mean? Like should that be a good thing that the song is longer? Unless it's just, and even then, even if it's the same thing over and over and over, there's a reason why I think somebody's doing something like that, and because Meshuggah does that stuff where they hang on to something, but they get you in this meditative state of just repetition. And while this is not so repetitive, even though they do some parts, they go back to certain parts, but they break down parts, for the guitar to come in and just play the riff that he's playing up under the chorus by itself to give you the crescendo from the whispering vocal, to give you the crescendo back into the big groove part there, is interesting to hear. It gives you it. it's sort of a display of the song in its pieces as well as what it is altogether. And that's kind of why I like those breaks of just the bass and then a drum or whatever, because it allows you to see. I think they're giving you, if they're aware of that kind of thing. And when the song's this long is what I'm talking about. They can give you, you can hear the song for what it is. The song could have ended after a couple of choruses, a guitar solo, and you could have ended it. And it would have been a fine song for anybody who doesn't have the balls. And then you basically double the time of the song.
Sure.
And then you start showing the intricacies of the song and how they are put together by how they're presenting, how they're giving you other pieces of it. Like you said, the whispering part is an element of what they're trying to convey. Screw A, B, bridge, B, we're out, form of a song. He's whispering a prayer to you by saying, I'm not going to pray for you, by doing it in a prayerful way, which is part of what he's trying to convey. I think the people that take that time to do that at the risk of losing listeners, screw those listeners. You then you really, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying from a songwriting standpoint, you're putting the frequency out to the people who might like you, that are going to pick up on it immediately and say, I like that. And you're going to get rid of the assholes, who say, well, this song is too long. Really? They don't say that it's too long. So whose opinion,
Right.
The only opinion of whether or not the song is long enough is the person that wrote the song. Whether or not you want to listen to it is just your opinion overall of how you listen to music, and then you're stupid. You know what I'm saying? You agree with me?
I do.
You see where I'm going.
Stay on that soapbox, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a soapbox. It's just a box, man. Just a box.
There's no soap in it?
No. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think? What do you think? Have you said everything that you think? What's your favorite part of the song, instrument-wise?
The two separate guitar leads that go into the whispering part.
That classical sounding stuff.
One is playing one lead, the other's playing another lead, and they're both playing different things.
Okay, yeah.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That part, to me, for whatever reason, is my favorite.
There's a part at the end, and it's just brief, where it's like spacey or something. He's starting to build like singing or something, and it's real weird sounding. I wanted to make a note of it.
Yeah, it's a long build up to it.
Yeah, and it's weird sounding. It's abstract sounding. I wish they would have made a song with just that part. Like, that part was so cool.
Okay.
It just seemed like, right, you have these thoughts when you're listening to things like, oh, that'd be cool to do a whole song. Like, what if the verses were like that? And then you bust into something. But I mean, maybe they do that. This sounds like a good example of what a lot of their music can be in smaller parts, and when they break it down into smaller parts, or if they put it all together.
Yeah.
So you got to mark in the good category for Machine. We're 1-1.
Redemption.
We're 1-1 on
sweet redemption.
on Machine Head.
Okay, good. Cool. I'm glad you liked it.
I did. I really did.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We are Great Measures. My name is Richard.
Thanks for showing me this song.
You're very
by the
welcome.
way.
It was
Your
my
favorite
pleasure.
Machine Head song. Great Measures.
That's Judson. That was Halo by Machine Head from, you know what year that? I didn't tell you what year, did I? You want to guess?
1999.
2007's The Blackening.
Jeez, I was so far off. I don't have any way to guess that kind of thing.
No, I know.
No
why I
idea.
wanted to
But
make
then
you
I
guess.
could have just gone with my regular 2008, 2000.
You would have been spot on.
Whoops.
Have a great day, everybody.